Yo, what's up, family? Before we start the video, please give a like, subscribe, and share to any and everyone that you can. Just video out there a little bit more. With that being said, let's get right into the video. The Detroit Pistons beat the Miami Heat last night in overtime, and Ausar Thompson had his best game of the season. I wanted to take a look at what he did, so let's get into the film. Alright, how y'all doing? I hope y'all doing good. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, make sure you take your shoes up before you come in the house. And Ausar Thompson is back with the Detroit Pistons. I believe this was his 6th game of the season after missing a chunk of last season and the beginning of this season with blood clots. I'm just so glad that he was able to overcome that. Blood clots is the thing that derailed Chris Bosh's career, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm just glad that a young talent like this isn't being taken away from the game. So here we got Ausar Thompson, who last year was one of the best defenders as a rookie. Here he starts the game on Tyler Herro, and it just shows you the versatility that he has. Last season he ranked in the 96th percentile in matchup difficulty, the 99th percentile in perimeter ISO defense, and 19% of his defensive possessions he guarded primary ball handlers. That was 93rd percentile in the NBA. And here, guarding Tyler Herro, they set a little flare screen for him. Well, he curl cuts it and then he gets back. But Ausar Thompson is one of the best athletes in the NBA. Right here on Tyler Herro, he comes off it, sees the lob happening, and bats it out of there. And of course, I knew the type of athlete he was, an uber athletic guy, but I was still so impressed with the recovery speed and just the hustle that Ausar Thompson played with in this game. So here, he knows what the scouting report is. He runs Duncan Robinson off the three-point line. He is beat, right? Now, this is Duncan Robinson. He's not the fastest guy. He's not the most elite driver, not the most athletic, but the way he gets back and swipes down right here, had 4 steals in this game, high pickpocket rate last season, average a steal in a block last season, is getting back to that this season. Then he gets on the ball and tries to get it back. And apparently with all that time that Ausar Thompson had off, he was working on his jump shot and the mechanics of his jump shot. His jump shot just looks a lot smoother, like it's more just straight up and down. I remember his first game, or like his first year last season, where his jumper was a little bit more to the side. And this one, it could be the angle that makes it look a little bit more fluid, but this just looks much better than what it was last season. And this is the perfect play that captures the athleticism of Ausar Thompson. Him and his brother are 2 of the best athletes in the NBA, and it's not just vertical jumping, it's agility, side to side speed, straight line speed running the ball. And this right here is, listen, he missed it, right? He missed it. But you can't tell me you can't draw something from this missed dunk. Like, he took off from so far. Yo, this is crazy, and this is something that the Detroit Pistons were missing. Like, this is a guy who is a good defensive rebounder, averaged 4.5 defensive rebounds last season in the 86th percentile, and then he can take the ball in transition and do this. Now, he needs to do a better job at finishing the layups that he gets, because he had about 3 layups in this game after he got a defensive rebound or after he got a steal that would have been coast to coast, two-way type plays. But this right here is supreme athleticism. And again, the recovery speed, because of his athleticism, is just off the charts. Up here at the top of the screen, Tyler Herro is going to hit him with a nasty elbow move, boop, right there. And he gets past him, right? He has separation. And watch how Ausar Thompson just speed boosts out of nowhere. What the fuck? So he plants his foot and changes direction, takes a great angle to the basket. But this only works if you're this type of athlete. He ends up getting in front of Tyler Herro, puts his hands up, not fouling, and then strips the ball down and gets the turnover. And here, just still competing on defense, almost gets another steal. Could have had 5 in this game, but on the offense side of the ball, in transition, this should be a really fun team. K should have a lot of fun throwing up to Ausar Thompson. Man, as a fan, you can't ask for more than this, man. Just put your heart in the game. That's all fans ask, bro. You ain't got to be the best player. Don't be the worst. But at the very minimum, bro, show me that you care about what you're doing. And Ausar Thompson right here, again, the hustle, the speed, the athleticism, getting on the floor, multiple efforts, finally gets the ball to Jalen Duren. And this was nice to see by Ausar Thompson here on the sideline, out of bounds, faces up, gets right to work, uses his athleticism, gets downhill, gets to an area where he feels comfortable with, rises up and shoots a J. And on the offense side of the ball, he can be more useful than you think. As a cutter, as a roll man, you can really use his athleticism and his IQ. In the short roll, he's a good passer. He, at times when Cade Cunningham was not in this game, him and Marcus Sasser shared ball handling responsibilities. And last season, he ranked in the 98th percentile in potential assists per 100 passes. That lets you know that this guy can find open teammates. Again, he's not a great shooter. If he improves as a shooter, that heightens his value immensely, but until that comes, he's still an athletic freak who has basketball intelligence, basketball IQ, and he can cut, he can roll, he can set screens, and he can do this timely cut finishes over Bam. And then because he can't shoot, sometimes teams will put their weakest defender on him, and he needs to take advantage of that. He is most likely going to be the most athletic player on an NBA court 90% of games, 95% of games. He's going to probably be the most athletic guy on the court. So if a team is putting their Duncan Robinson on him because he can't shoot, so this guy doesn't have to guard a Cade, or even a guy like Malik Beasley who can get hot, had about 28 points in this game too, he has to take advantage of this. He can just put his shoulder into these guys or just go up and over defenders of this caliber, just like he does here on Duncan Robinson. And then after that bucket, of course, on the defense side of the ball where he makes his money, watch the effort, man. Just watch the effort and the hustle. So he's guarding Tyler Hero, has him all the way at half court right here. No comfort for Tyler Hero. You got a screen by Bam coming, and he runs through the screen, gets the steal, and eventually gets the breakaway dunk. But that is a video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, and share any and everyone that you can. Just shoot out there a little bit more, and I will see you guys in the next video. This is Nick. Peace.